Hello and welcome to That's Football. This is the Watchlong for Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. The Madrid derby, the big game. Both of these teams are on 23 points, 11 points behind Barcelona, so it's a must win for both sides. Obviously, the team news came out a little while ago. I'll read them out for you now. The Atletico Madrid team is Oblak in goal, Savic and Godin as the two centre-backs, Juan Fran on the right, Lucas on the left as a left-back, Thomas and Gabi as two centre-mids, Koke, Saul as the two wingers, and Griezmann and Correa up front. For the Real Madrid, however, it's Casilla in goal, Carvajal, Sergio Ramos, Varane, Ronaldo, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Marcelo, Casemiro, and Isco. So, obviously, both very strong sides. Like I said, both of them are on 23 points, so not much splitting them. Real Madrid have got I think it's plus 23 goal difference, whereas... they've got a plus 13 goal difference, whereas Atletico Madrid have got a plus 10 goal difference. So hardly anything splitting the two sides. And look, it should be an absolutely fantastic game. Ronaldo hasn't quite hit the heights of last season, this season, but he is that world-class player that can create something out of nothing. It should be a big game. A lot of people are saying, the real big game in La Liga is El Clasico. But I tell you what, from personal experience, from living in Madrid, I'll tell you firsthand, this means so much to the people of Madrid. Like the bragging rights, they actually just don't like each other. The rivalry is immense. So stay with me from start to finish. Teams are out. They're about to line up, about to kick off. And it should be a very, very interesting game. Joe Hart says, I think both managers are in danger of being sacked. Both teams have been rubbish this year. Well, look, both teams are 11 points behind Barcelona. So obviously, I live in Madrid, and a lot of my friends are Real Madrid fans, and the general consensus is that Zidane's done way too much to, in the last few seasons, winning the Champions League twice in a row, winning La Liga, etc., etc. He's done way too much to warrant a sack after one poor season, which is less fickle than you'd expect from the Real Madrid fans. So I don't necessarily think Zidane's in danger of having the fans turn on him, but as we know, Perez is inclined. He likes sacking people basically. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Jack Robson is back, guys. We are obviously, as you can see, we're 19,769 subscribers. Today in this stream, we want to hit 20,000 subscribers. It is our aim. I know it's 230 subscribers off, but if you guys can share the video, get the word out. Tell all your friends. We want to do it today. We really, really want to hit 20,000 subscribers today. So, like I said, if you could subscribe if you haven't already, share the video, get the word spread about the channel, and hopefully we can hit it today. That'd be absolutely mental if we could. Jared says Florentino Perez looked like a mental patient if he fired him. Well, yeah, he's, I wouldn't be surprised if he did it, if I'm honest. I know Zidane won 2 Champions Leagues in a row, etc., etc. One of the best Real Madrid sides of all time. But, look, it's Florentino Perez. We've seen him do it in the past. If you don't get success for a season, then don't expect to stay in the job much longer. I'm closing Skype down. Hang on. I'm shutting Skype down. I wasn't meant to leave that open. Right, so Skype is shut down. Prediction 1-1, I think, is a really difficult one to call. Like I said, not much splitting the two sides in terms of form. I'm going to go with a Real Madrid win, just purely because I think Ronaldo, he is something special, and I think he'll come up with the answer today. Now, obviously, not only is it they're in the same city, the both sides, but obviously you've got Real Madrid beating Atletico Madrid in the 2 Champions League finals as well. So there's a lot of bad blood there. Let's just put it that way. Jared says, Ancelotti very different than Zidane. 2 Champions Leagues and a legend at the club. Exactly. Sander, by the way, do you remember my earlier question? Then answer it. I'm not asking it again, says Sandeep. I can't quite remember it, mate. I do apologise. I am sorry. But yeah, guys, get sharing the video. We're 19,769 subscribers. Get sharing the video. Get subscribing if you haven't already. This is a watch-along. For anyone that's new to the channel, this is a watch-along where I watch the game, give my reactions and updates on it. And we do a lot of other content as well. Previews, reviews, matchday vlogs for Real Madrid if you're a Real Madrid supporter. FIFA content and other stuff as well. So get subscribing if you haven't already. We have kicked off. We're about 6 seconds into the game as it stands. And, Madrid derby is officially underway. It should be an absolute cracker, like I said. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping for a good game. It's interesting to see how Antoine Griezmann does. Obviously turning it down and move to Manchester United over the summer due to loyalty, because Atletico Madrid couldn't replace him with anyone. It's interesting to see how he does today. I don't think he's been fantastic recently, but maybe he could turn up in this derby. Sandeep says, Sander, whom from Real Madrid would you get for United? Ronaldo? I mean, a lot of them. I really mean a lot of them. Draw, no chance. No, I don't think it'll be a draw, Sports HQ. I do not think it'll be a draw. I think Madrid might come up. I think it might be like 3-1 Madrid. That's what I think. That's what I'm going with. Tom Brunnock is a City fan. Brilliant to have you here, mate. Obviously, this is Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. But, I mean, if you're a City fan, you can watch it as well. Do I think Barca will win the league? Well, they're 11 points in front of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, and I'm not sure how much they are above Valencia. I can tell you that now. Give me one moment. Or not. Yeah, so basically they're miles ahead, essentially. And they don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So, look, there are, was it? 7 points above Valencia, 11 points above Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. So I think the title's theirs, if I'm honest. Like in England, if you're 11 points above someone else, it's still a lot. But I think it's easier to catch up on because, you know, smaller teams do often beat the bigger sides. Whereas in the Liga, it's very unlikely to lose against the smaller sides. So it's just the heads-to-heads where teams can make up the distance. We've dropped down a lot, 19,763. I don't know why. Maybe people don't like the content. But what we'll say is YouTube has unsubscribed a lot of people from the channel without knowing it. So if you thought you were previously subscribed, double check it, subscribe, and turn your notifications on if you have been unsubscribed or if you're just new to the channel, because obviously that we do want to hit 20,000 subscribers today. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But we have got -7, which is brilliant. Iana Moran says, who do you think is the best player in the Prem? Well, we are try and stick to Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid type questions, but I think Kevin De Bruyne at the moment is on fire, isn't he? It is on Sky Sports. It's on Sky Sports. Real Madrid give it away to Griezmann, but Real Madrid are getting men back. Ball falls here. Oh my God, he should have put that away. How has he not put that away? That was a one-on-one. That was easy. He should have scored that. Atletico Madrid should be 1-0 up at this point. I cannot believe that. 3 minutes in, Atletico Madrid should be 1-0 up. Wow. That was a massive opportunity missed. I can't believe that that's just happened. Matthew McFadden says, brilliant job so far, Sander, on these watch-alongs. Matthew, if you could get sharing the video, mate, because obviously we want to hit 20,000 subscribers today. It's going to be difficult to do it, but I'd really love to do it. And so everyone that shares the video and subscribe, I massively appreciate. But yeah, 3 minutes in, I tell you what, that should be 1-0 Real Madrid. Massive, massive. I mean, Atletico Madrid. Why is Benzema terrible? I don't think he's fantastic, but one thing I will say about Benzema, I think a lot of the work he does is off the ball. He kind of drags players out, does the dirty work for the likes of Ronaldo and Bale, who's not playing, obviously, because he's injured, to allow them the freedom to roam free and play, essentially. So, yeah. But I don't think he's fantastic. I don't think he's Real Madrid's quality. Tom Brunnock says Zidane out. Interesting. Matthew McFadden says, and that's why I only get Correa on loan in my Football Manager career. I can't believe he missed that. Correa, that was one-on-one. He should have put that away. He really should have. Guys, we've only got like 85 people watching, so if you wouldn't mind sharing the video. Also, go on the United Stand live comments and say, everyone flood their comments and say, we are live on That's Football for the Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid watch-along, just to, if any of them are interested. Beliz Herod says, Atletico Madridistas. Let me know. I have not seen your name before, so if you are new to the channel, then do get subscribing. Obviously, as you can see there, we want to hit 20,000 subscribers today. It's going to be difficult to do, but if you could, guys, if you could get us to 20,000 subscribers, that would be absolutely fantastic. We are 5 minutes in at the moment. Real Madrid knocking the ball about quite comfortably, but Atletico Madrid in the 3rd minute should have, had a one-on-one, should have scored. Really should have. So yeah, I'm here with you guys from start to finish, from kickoff to the final whistle, and let's hope for a good game, eh? Tubes says, "Yo lads, how you doing, buddy? Please get sharing the video, Tubes, because look, I want to get to 20,000 subscribers today, and we've actually got -3. So yes, let's get to 20,000 subscribers. It'd be fantastic if we could. Seeing a few people are subscribing. Sharing is caring, Atrix, exactly, is indeed. Obviously, look, I want to get to 20,000 subscribers like I keep saying today, so it'd be fantastic if you could. For 5 minutes, 41 seconds into the game, free kick here for Real Madrid. Can he put the ball in? Ronaldo's pointing. Cruz standing over it, puts a ball, doesn't put a ball in, plays it out to Modric. Modric bangs one, no, poor shot. Blocked, but Isco's on the ball at the moment. Marcelo, what can he do? Can he put a cross in? Lays it out to Isco on the overlap. Isco puts a ball in and cleared away by the Atletico Madrid defender. Very good. Shared it on Twitter, Matthew McFadden. Cheers, mate. Pancake says, "Hey, Sander, love the United game. Glory, glory, Man United." Good. What's my favourite team? I support Man United. Dima. There is a written international football upwards score from scoreboard. Yeah, sorry, mate. That's not my fault. That's Mark. That's Mark that does that. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you. I say hello. I'm happy that you came, says Mohammed. Good, mate. I'm happy that you're here. Formula's Line, no streams tomorrow, unfortunately, mate. No. Sander wearing all white for Los Blancos. Do one. Do one. Milan and Napoli are playing too. Yes, they are indeed. But obviously, I think this is a slightly bigger game. 19,770. Cheers, guys. Obviously, now we've got 230 subscribers to go. So, yeah, let's try and do it. But 7 minutes into this game at the moment, Real Madrid are having a free kick. No, Atletico Madrid, sorry. I'm going to call them Atleti and Real because it's easier. So lumped it up, but won by Carvajal. Obviously, Carvajal has been injured for the last few weeks, so it's good to see him back. Obviously, a lot of Real Madrid fans think he had a caller one time that called in and thought he was the missing link. I don't think Zidane's to get sacked. No, he won the 2 Champions Leagues in a row, won the La Liga last year. I think he's absolutely fantastic manager, or he has been for Real Madrid at the moment. So I just think, give him time. Give him at least next season. Seven and a half minutes into the game as it stands. Sebi, not Sebi. Yeah, Sebi, how you doing, buddy? Headed out there by Varane. So I think Griezmann will go to Barca or United. If you're looking at it, Liga, Barcelona probably La Liga winners. Lovely country, lovely weather. You'd probably go Barcelona. But if he's got some sort of, if he wants a challenge and he believes he can turn around United, join his mate Pogba and Lukaku and what they're doing there at United, then join there. It's up to him. Tube says this is Madrid's best team, bar Casilla. Obviously, Navas out injured. Real Madrid obviously trying to get David De Gea over the last few seasons, but it hasn't quite come off. Can you give me a shout out? There you go, Shashank. But if you subscribe again, let me know you subscribed. I'm happy to give you another shout out. Megan is not going to become a presenter, no. She knows zero about football. 8.5 minutes in as it stands, guys. I don't know how many people we've got watching. I don't suspect a lot. Guys, try and get sharing the video. Trying to get people in to the channel, to watch the channel. Because obviously it'd be good to get more opinions involved as well. 9 minutes in. Atletico Madrid playing the ball about here, but Casemiro was there. I'll tell you what, my mate is probably not watching this because basically a bunch of lads at school were watching the game all together. But obviously I've got this to do. But one of my mates called Fermin, he packed Ronaldo. He packed Ronaldo on FIFA, so fair play to him. Fair play to him. He sold him though. Squad man says, what a win for Man United. Just watch the games. Zlatan and Pogba back. Yeah, obviously fantastic to have both of them back. What is a yellow near your neck? I told Mark about that, but didn't change it. What's my prediction for this match? I think it'll be 3-1 Real Madrid. I think it'll be interesting to see how Griezmann does as well. But I think Ronaldo will prove too much to handle for Atletico Madrid. Clarence Song, no, that was only if we got 19,800 in the last stream. But if we get 20,000 subscribers today, I'll do something. I'll do something. I doubt we'll get that, though. Lucas is down injured. Son of Ronaldo needs a goal to end his goal drought. Yeah, this has probably been his worst season to date, really. He's not been very good at all. I think he's got like 1 goal in the league or something like that, which is obviously dreadful. Tell you what, my back's dodgy. Sander, what software are you using to live stream? It's called OBS. It's called OBS. There you go. So yeah, 10.5 minutes in as it stands. Real Madrid trying to play the ball about, but couldn't quite create anything. Yeah, you and Mark are the best. Cheers, Hamza. I do appreciate it. Which team do you support, mate? I'm a big fan of Man U. Just find out of your new channel. Looks good. Well, Man United, you're obviously new to the channel, so do get subscribing. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers today. You may know me from the United Stand, as Sander, as Mark calls me. But this is That's Football, a generic football channel where fans from all over the world, supporting a variety of different clubs, can get involved, have their say, and like I said, have a bit of banter. So get involved, mate. Subscribe. Tube says 20,000 is achievable if everyone shares the stream on social media. Well, look, the subscriber count isn't increasing that much, but let's hope we can do it. Even if you want to share the video on your social media, like Tube says, that'd be really appreciated. Ronaldo with the ball here, trying to a few step overs, trying to create something, plays it into Isco. Nicely done there. Playing it into Isco, crossed it in, but Benzema couldn't get on the end of it. Clarence Song asked a good question. Is Ronaldo getting to the age of retirement? I don't think he's getting to the age of retirement. I just don't think he's going to be able to do like 50 goals a season every season anymore. Obviously, he's like 33 now, so to be scoring 50 goals a season and winning Ballon d'Ors at the age of 33 would be something else, wouldn't it? Hello, John. How you doing, buddy? If you're new to the channel, do get subscribing. Obviously, this is the Madrid derby. You're 12 minutes in. No goal add to this point, but yeah. Shashank, let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and then we start talking about what we do. Okay, Adan, I'll try and sort that timer out. Brett says I'm the best. Cheers, buddy. Well, we're clearly not, because we're not at 20,000 subscribers. I thought we'd start increasing, and I don't think we've got hardly any people watching. But, you know, I'm here for you guys nonetheless. Through thick and thin. We've got 79 people watching. What time are you at? I'm at 12 minutes, 50 seconds. 51, 52, 53, 54, 12 minutes, 55 seconds into it. I'm doing good, Brevy. I'm a bit disappointed we haven't got a lot of people viewing, watching, and we're not increasing subscribers, but, you know, that's how it is, isn't it? City do look very strong, and I think the league's theirs, if I'm honest. 13 minutes, 15 seconds into the game. I'll try and commentate on the game a little bit more, but I do like to interact with you guys in the comments. Casemiro wins the ball back there nicely into Modric, playing about. Oh, beautiful touch there by Isco. Ball played across him. He couldn't quite keep it in play, but beautiful touch, beautiful touch. If you have got any Madrid fans, that applies for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, do let me know. If you're in the comments, because I do want to get a few more fans of different clubs involved. You are great, says John. Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it. Sander, thoughts you were great on the United Stand. You'll be hosting the show for the game against Arsenal. I will indeed. Yeah, on the 2nd of December, I will be hosting Arsenal versus Manchester United on the United Stand. So do join me over there for that then. Sander did not call Fergie anything, was just gossiping. What? All Day YouTube said, who is the captains of the teams? It's a good question. I'm not sure, mate, but I'm sure someone in the comments could answer that. See you at the United Stand, by all others. Atrix says, Sander, who's going to win the Ballon d'Or? It's an interesting question. I think it'll be Ronaldo, but this recent form might stop that from happening, if I'm honest. Football fan channel has subscribed. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate it. Right, well, my TV's spazzing out. Okay, we're 15 minutes. Okay, should keep that. Which position do you think Real Madrid should improve next? I think they need to look for a replacement for Ronaldo and Bale, because Bale doesn't seem to be able to stay fit. Ronaldo doesn't seem, he seems to be coming to the end of his time. The end of his time of being one of the top players in the world. They need to find a replacement for Benzema. I don't think Benzema is Real Madrid quality. Ramos is getting older as well, so I think they need to strengthen a few positions. MovieTube is Hamza's friend. Brilliant to have you here, mate. Mr. Zaki Boy says, Sander, if Real lose tonight, do you think they'll struggle for top 4? It'll be interesting to see Real Madrid finish out the top 4. It'd be nice to see someone else kind of take up those roles, but I doubt they will, if I'm honest. Man United, I do the majority of the content on here, but the channel is in Mark's name, so technically it's Mark's channel, but I do basically all of the content. I think Gabby is captain of Atletico and Ramos for Real Madrid. Yeah, although YouTube, I think you probably are right. All-time United, Hamza's friend subscribed. Hamza, you're doing bits, mate, trying to get your mates to subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, we're 19,777 subscribers. The road to 20,000 subscribers is on. I was hoping to hit it today, but it doesn't look like we will do it. I look tired. Yeah, all day YouTube. Why do you think I look tired? Because I did the watch-along for Arsenal versus Spurs, and I did all the 3 o'clock games with Mark on the United stand. Then I did the watch-along for Man United versus Newcastle, and now I'm doing this. But I'll push through. I'll push through it. Oh, John is an Atletico Madrid fan. Brilliant to have you here, mate. I'm actually a Manchester United fan, but this is a channel where we do content for a variety of different clubs, so do get involved and subscribe. Alexis Sanchez over Griezmann. Sanchez is Premier League proven. Yeah, I'd probably have Sanchez over Griezmann. Do you think Saul will go to United or Barca? He might do. I'm not sure. I haven't heard too many rumours of that, but he might do, Ian. Guys, can we get to 19,000, 20,000 subscribers would be mental, but at least 19,000, 800 today would be good. I really would appreciate that. Obviously, I appreciate everyone that does get involved in the channel and does subscribe. Perkele says, Sander, do your friends in Madrid want Ronaldo out? No, they love Ronaldo. He's a legend to them at Real Madrid, so no, they love him. Is the content, guys? Let me know what resolution the content, what the resolution the video is streaming at. I'm going to try and get it up to 720 today, but I'm not sure if I could get there. But I want to increase the quality. Obviously, I keep asking you this, but I'm trying. Although YouTube says hi, Gareth Bale. There's a bit of kerfuffle going on here. Ramos not very happy. Marcelo isn't happy either. Ramos is complaining. I think Benzema's gone down. There's a lot of feist going on here. So, yeah, Benzema's down. I think there was an incident on Benzema. Let's have a little look at it now. He was pulled back. Was that it? I mean, that was nothing. That is classic Spanish, that, isn't it? Making a massive fuss about a little tug back. Nah, nothing wrong with that. Well, there is something wrong with it. It's a foul, but it's not worth all the controversy. What minute is 18 minutes 50 seconds into the game? That's where I am at. Brett says it's 480p. Okay, I'll try and bang that up. How is it 480p? How is that 480p? What about now? Let me know what it is now. For God's sake, let's just whack it up. Basically, if you know about videos and stuff, I'm now working at a video bitrate of 6,050, whereas before I was working at 650, and that increases. That uses up a lot of Wi-Fi, so we might start lagging. If so, let me know. I'll just drop it down. Daryl says, hi Sander, what minute are you in, and what are your thoughts on the United win? The United win's fantastic. I think it's expected against Newcastle, but it's the manner in which United did it, which was good. And I'm 19 minutes 40 seconds in. He went to the ground because the ball was kicked in his face. I don't know what you're talking about, but there we go. Be mental. I'm literally just going hell for leather on this bit rate. I want to get up to 720. Who deserves to be winning? I'm not sure. It's been fairly even at this point. I think Atletico should be 1-0 up. Okay, I think we're dropping frames now, or not. But look, Atletico should be 1-0 up. They had a one-on-one and they should have put the ball in the back of the net. And how they didn't, I'm not sure. But you know, I think it's fairly even currently. Hamza Sander, if you get 19,800 subscribers, can I do a full live game show like how you did? No, you can't do that, unfortunately, mate. Couldn't agree more with you on the win, Sander. Yeah, Daryl, that's obviously, yeah, good. If it's jumped up to 720, let me know. If not, I'm going to keep boosting it up. Atletico Madrid attacking out here, put a cross in, but it was well defended. It pops out to the edge of the box. Thomas shoots, but again, blocked once again. Isco on the ball, trying to counter-attack here. Benzema lays it back. He gets sent here, but the Atletico Madrid defender. Oh yeah, okay, we're lagging. Okay, just notch that down. Cool. Who will score first? Your opinion? I think Real Madrid will score first, but Atletico Madrid, like I said, should be 1-0 up at this point. Who missed? It was Correa. It was Correa. Griezmann's got his haircut. I don't like it. I loved it long, but, you know, still 480. Yeah, look, we were lagging, Brett, so I've notched it back down. I don't know how I can get it up to 720. Maybe it's not the bit rate. Maybe it's something else that I have to increase. I'm really not sure. Oh, it's 720, says Niguru. But, I'll have a little look if I can sort something else out. No, I don't know what it is. I'll have a look. I'll look it up later. But your dad needs his haircut. Oh God, Robin. Obviously, dad's boss-esque. Robin, you're watching the game, mate. I did. That took me by surprise. Yeah. What, Robin? Do you like his ponytail? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? To be fair, I'm growing mine out. He's an old bastard, isn't he, Dad? It's 1080. That's sweet. Hamza, it just made me laugh. Hamza says, no problem, mate. I'll get you to 19,800. Shout me out then. Hamza, there you go. Get us to, well, ideally, you want to get us to 20,000 subscribers. If we could get to 20,000 subscribers, that'd be absolutely mental. Matthew McFadden says, FFS Sander almost dropped the end bomb with that pronunciation. Don't know what you're on about, mate. My favourite player is Griezmann. What is your favourite player? Eric Bailly is mine. But yeah, we're 22 minutes, 50 seconds into the game. A corner here for Atletico Madrid. Like I said, there should be 1-0 up, but it's still 0-0 as it stands. I'm getting a bit of lag on my TV, but we'll see if I can sort that out. Corner goes in. Nothing comes of it. I hope Real Madrid loses all day YouTube. Let me know why, mate. Pancake says, and when do you think Ronaldo will retire? I think you know, Ronaldo's one of those players, a bit like Zlatan. He keeps himself in such good condition physically that I think he'll be able to, you know, go on for a long time and drop slightly deeper maybe as he goes on, maybe dropping into that number 10 role. So I think he maybe retire at 35, 36. But whether he can be at the top level then at Real Madrid and winning Ballon d'Ors, I don't think so. But I think, you know, I'd welcome him back to United. Tonku has his greetings from Indonesia, mate. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, it's mental how far these streams go worldwide. But if you're new watching the channel, then do get subscribed. And we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. Still got 217 subscribers until we get there. So I doubt we'll hit it tonight. But it'd be fantastic if we could do it. "24 minutes into the game, Atletico Madrid with a throw in there. They're pressing high up the field. Full-time Reds, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you. You weren't on the last stream, but it's good to have you here. Full-time Reds, what you wouldn't mind? Could you share this video, Full-time Reds? Obviously, Full-time Reds has got a decent following behind them on Twitter. Could you share the video on Twitter? Obviously, you know, it'd be massively appreciated. Trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, and you know, be good. All day YouTube. What is your favourite celebration? The Pogba one they did earlier today. Matthew Kick has just subscribed. I really do appreciate it, mate. Share the video as well and let me know. I'll give you another shout out. 24 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. Just thinking, oh, why are we lagging? Can I do a review of Milan at Napoli? Unfortunately not, because I am doing this game. But Nigeru, if you ask, the Formals line often does puts the scores in from around Europe in the comments. So talk to him and I'm sure he'll sort you out. There's a Real Madrid player down here. People calling for it to be knocked out of play. Ramos. Oh, is he all right? Oh, he's got back up, I think. Oh, no, he's still down. Sander fans are booing Ronaldo. Well, I can't hear it because I can't have the audio on because that would get us copyrighted. But I don't think there will be. I mean, I'd be very shocked if it was. Tony Cruz has got an 85% pass accuracy compared to Koke's 37% pass accuracy. That that shows the difference in quality there. 25 minutes in as it stands. Guys, get sharing the video. I don't know how many people are watching, but I don't suspect it's too much because comments aren't flying in. But I do really appreciate everyone that is watching at the moment and gets involved. Only 87 people watching. But more for the Arsenal game. United fans never booed Ronaldo. Yes, Pancake, they never did. But I think it's a myth that all fans boo Ronaldo and that all fans booed Casillas. It's a minority that booed Ronaldo, if I'm honest. The majority of the fans are actually quite loyal and very passionate to the club. John has subscribed, mate. I really do appreciate it. Godin is better than Ramos, though. I think Robin, if he's still watching, I think he next. Who's it? Oh shit. I think Robin next to Gabby, is it? I'm not sure. I don't know if he still lives there. Do you think De Gea will go to Real Madrid? I think he might eventually, or it might be past the point of return where Real Madrid are no longer interested. He's declined them a few years now, and he might just stay at United. Ball goes in there by Marcelo, gets cleared out for a corner. My prediction is 2-2. All day upgrade my studio. Well, mate, it's bloody difficult. Why are we dropping frames? Fucks. I shouldn't be swearing. Hopefully that sorts it out. Well, hopefully we're back to. Sorry about the lag, guys. I do apologise if there is any lag. It's because I notched up the bit rate so much that the lag. Yeah, apparently there's lag. Okay, I'll just keep it on for a little bit. Could you do a review? I think we're back. It lagged. Yeah, guys, let me know if we are back. We're 27 minutes, 40 seconds in. Man United says, I was so happy when Italy did not qualify, but England can win the World Cup, plus Man U win Champions League in PL. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. But Pancake says, Sander, only 71 watching. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I can do. I really don't understand why there's so few people watching. Robin Clark is back. I don't understand why so many people... I mean, for Sweden, we got 67,000 views, and for Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, we got 71 people watching. I don't understand what's happening, but we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We're 19,785 currently. If you could get sharing the video and subscribe yourself, that'd be fantastic. Obviously, everyone that gets involved, I do massively appreciate it. It was lacking a bit, but a simple refresh does the trick. Yeah. I lowered the bit rate. Hamza has shared it. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate it. 54. Bloody hell. What is going on here? I don't understand it. 59. What is going on? But anyway, right. We are coming up to 29 minutes into the game. Come on, guys. Subscribe. Indeed. It's interesting. Atletico having quite a bit of possession up to this point. Obviously, they should be 1-0 up, I think. Ball into Ronaldo here. What's this? It's in a replay. So, yeah, 29 minutes in. Who do you think will win the Champions League? Guys, do get involved with your comments. I think if PSG don't win it, it'll be criminal. If you spend 400 million on two players, you've got to win everything there is to win, and if you don't, then it's been a failure. But whether they do, whether they have the attitude to win it, whether they have the desire to win it, is still to be seen. Obviously, Neymar, a lot of talks that Neymar is actually unhappy at Paris, at PSG, so we'll see. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not watching Milan at the moment. I'm watching Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. Cool, mate. Loved your on United stand today. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate it. Obviously, maybe this is the third time people see me on United stand, but I am actually on there quite regularly. And we'll be doing the watch-along for Arsenal versus Manchester United on the United stand on the 2nd of December. So do join me for that when that happens. Any betting tips? Well, I'm too young to bet, but it wouldn't surprise me if Ronaldo scored first. Obviously, he hasn't had a great season so far, having a 5-match ban and not scoring a lot of goals. But you know, it is very, very Ronaldo-esque to turn up in this game and silence all the haters by scoring, isn't it? Oh God, why are we? How do you handle all the sticks you get, Tyrone? You know, you just block it out, mate. You just block it out. I don't know. Just get on with it. Jack says it's because Spanish football is boring. What, Atletico Madrid boring? Have a day off, mate. It's a good game. It's a massive game, but people clearly want to see Premier League fixtures way more. I'll message Mark. I don't know. He's not going to reply, is he? Mark's doing a 24-hour live stream on the United stand. So after this, if you want to head over there and watch him, then that'd be cool. Hashil, how you doing, buddy? Bent Cruz, Tony Cruz. Oh, Tony Cruz was in there. He just puts it wide, appealing for a penalty, I think, but I think it went out for a corner. I'm not sure though. 19,785 subscribers, guys. I mean, we probably won't even hit 19,800, let alone 20,000. But we'll see how it goes. Got a dodgy back as well. Pissing me off. Very, very tired. If you can't see, obviously I've been busy today doing streams. I've done a lot of streams today. Chad Small says Real Madrid. Obviously probably taking a piss out of me, but there you go. Struggling to stay awake. Gonna have a head off. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. See you, mate. I do appreciate you joining in. Sander, how did you know I made a channel? Hamza didn't, mate. All Day YouTube says, will you do a Real Madrid versus Barcelona watch-along on December? Depends on when it is, but if it's... I mean, I'm going... actually, nothing. But if it's at home, I'll probably go to the Real Madrid game, in which case I'll do a watch-along for it. Sander, would you agree, apart from the keeper, Real have the best defender, midfielder and attacker, although I think Messi is the GOAT? I don't think he's the GOAT. I think people are, like, because we're watching him play at the moment, people say he's the GOAT. He might be the greatest of all time, but I'm not sure. I think, you know, Ramos is probably one of the best defenders. Yeah, you are probably right. Nigeru loves the streams. Pankaj, what's going on? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I just don't understand. I really don't get it. Don't quite know what's going on, but there you go. Oh, what, you're talking about the game? Oh, right. It's only 51 watching. I know. Get sharing the stream. Get in the United Stand comments. Tell them to come over here to watch it. But, I mean, maybe people are reacting to the United game or I don't understand. Nigeru asked, am I British? I am, well... Born in England, lived there for 16 years, but got Dutch parents and a Dutch passport. Recently moved out to Madrid about 3 or 4 months ago. Who's better, Asensio or Isco? Completely different players. Ronaldo on the volley, but just shanks it and sends it over the bar there. 33 minutes into the game. Atletico Madrid fans, not a fan of Ronaldo, to put it lightly. Giving him a bit of abuse, as you guys often do to me. That did go out. Atletico are defensive in their own territory. Boring team. Well, they've had a lot of possession. It's been fairly even so far, I'd say. Probably about 50-50 possession. But yeah, they are. No, but they're a defensive side. That's what Simeone does to you. He makes you defensive. He makes you hard to beat. And that's what comes with Simeone, and I think they've accepted it. Atletico Madrid always play on the counter-attack. Nothing new. Yeah, like I said, spot on. All their YouTube says, what do you think will win Real Madrid versus Barcelona in December? I think Barcelona are going to win that. That was a dreadful tackle. Oh, that was horrible. That was absolutely disgusting. That was awful. I mean, that could have been a leg breaker. We're 34.5 minutes into the game at the moment. That's a yellow card. Asensio can be a perfect number 10. What do you think? Yeah. Eris says, it's amazing to see how Ramos has upped his game in the last 2-3 years, especially less red cards. That is true. It's because I'm bringing some people from the United Stand. Cheers, mate. That'd be massively appreciated if you could get some people over from the United Stand. Insigne has scored for Napoli. Ronaldo standing over the ball here from a free kick as if he's going to shoot. Good luck, Ronaldo, mate. I do not expect you to score. He's banged it. The keeper got a touch to it and it goes wide for a corner. Oh, man, I'm knackered. Absolutely shattered. We've got to go out later as well. How many people we've got watching? Like 50. Oh, it's awful. I don't know what's going on. Corner here for Real Madrid. Cruz crosses it in, gets cleared out. Ronaldo is poor at free kicks. Yeah, you know when he was at Matt. Oh God, that was close there. Headed across goal, but Ramos puts it wide. Yeah, when he was at United, he banged free kicks for fun, didn't he? But you know, maybe in his first 2 seasons at Real Madrid, he was fantastic at them as well. But recently, I think he's got like the worst conversion rate from free kicks out of anyone in the top 6 leagues in Europe. I mean, he's dreadful. Ramos is bleeding. Yeah, he's gone down injured. Are you doing a watch long for El Clasico? If it's at Madrid, I might go to it. But if not, then yeah, I'll probably do a watch long. Guys, I mean, the subscriber count isn't moving. We're 19,786 subscribers. Let's try and get that at least at 19,800. Obviously, trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, but I don't know why, but we don't have a lot of people watching today, so I doubt we'll get there today. But, you know, every little helps, every subscriber counts. So get involved and subscribe and have your say. Bravey Boy says, sorry, mate, my Wi-Fi keeps cutting. No worries, mate, no worries. God. Coming up to 37 minutes into the game now. Why are you living in Spain? Asked Jack Nuttall. Basically, after my GCSEs, my dad moved out here 2 years ago, and after my GCSEs, I just thought, screw it, might as well move out. Why not? Got to think they're watching the United stand. Well, try and get over to the United stand and try and get them over here. I don't know what's going on, mate. I do not understand what's going on. You are a United fan and I'm an Arsenal fan. I still love you, says John. You said you're an Atletico fan earlier. I don't understand. I still remember Ronaldo a free kick against Arsenal for United in Champions League. Do you remember his free kick against Portsmouth? But he used to bang them, didn't he, for about 40 yards. I think apparently the balls have changed as well, allowing his knuckleball technique to become less effective. I'm not sure whether that's the case, but his free kicks really have decreased in quality, haven't they? Pancake says, Sander, bring the United stand in here. Mate, I'm live. I can't get the United stand over here, but if you guys want to go over to the comments and just spam the comments of that's football promotion, then go for it. Atletico Madrid playing it around, but well defended there by Carvajal. Playing into Isco. What can Isco do with it? Trying to get it out. Plays it wide to Ronaldo. Ronaldo on the ball. Only Benzema up with him. He put a cross in. He's holding it up, allowing Atletico defenders to get back. Puts a cross in, gets deflected. It goes out for a corner. 19,788 subscribers, guys. Can we at least get 19,800 today? That'd be all right. I don't understand why no one's watching, but there we go. Who would you at Man United? Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo, any day. Lorcan Shari, hashtag the United stand. Obviously, I presume you're coming from the United stand, Lorcan. I've never seen you here before, but the road to 20,000 subscribers is on, so do get subscribing if you haven't already. Corner going here for Real Madrid, but no one was in there, weirdly. Ramos with little tissues up his nose because he's bleeding, had a nosebleed. He's just about to come on. 12 subscribers, we hit 19,800. That'd be good. That'd be good for today. I'll be happy with that. Obviously, I want to hit 20,000 subscribers. That'd be ideal for today. I thought we'd do it today, but obviously not. Messi is better than Ronaldo, hands down. They're different players. Yeah, they really are. I don't want to compare them because they're both unbelievable. Am I still blocked in Skype all day, YouTube? Yeah, I'll unblock you tonight. Lorkin. Sorry, Lorkin. Sorry. Chaz Paul said, this is better not be a 0-0. Was really looking forward to this game. Well, yeah, it's 39 minutes into it. 0-0. Ronaldo's down injured with lower back problem. He looks all right, though. Guys, 11 more subscribers till we hit 19,800. It'd be brilliant if we could do that. Did you cover the Liverpool game? On the United stand, I did, yeah, cover the Liverpool game. But I covered the Arsenal-Spurs game earlier today. Marcelo with a fantastic bit of skill. Fantastic bit of skill there. Plays it into Isco. What can Isco do with it? He takes it past. He's on the left-hand side. He whips one in, but blocked, intercepted. He keep going down one. Curtis Boyer says, why do you have to compare them when you can't just enjoy both the talents, both players? Yeah, exactly. Well, now we've got to get 13 subscribers till 19,800. Federico Sebastian, if you're new to the channel, do get subscribing, mate. I haven't seen you before. I'll give you a shout out if you let me know you subscribed as well. Hashil is watching, is playing FIFA and watching. Real Madrid had 57% of possession. Obviously, that's not really what the Atletico Madrid should want. They're at home, but naturally they're a counter-attacking side. They're used to that with Simeone. Griezmann and Ronaldo. John, do me a favour, mate. 41 minutes into the game. This match is boring. I thought it'd be a great match. All day YouTube, mate. Why do you think I'm doing a watch-along for it? I thought it'd be a fantastic game as well, but clearly not. See, what I don't understand is that, Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, you'd think that'd get more viewers than Sweden versus Italy, but Sweden versus Italy got 67,000 viewers, and this probably will get, I don't know, this will probably get 10,000 viewers. So let me know why you think that is. I really don't understand it. But Atletico Madrid trying to play it around here, put a cross in, but it goes out for an Atletico Madrid corner. I'm gonna, I don't get it. What minute is it? It is 42 minutes exactly into the game, Dima. Pancake says, but it's not even 1,000 views yet. Yeah, but what it does, it accumulates it. So, someone might come in and drop out, and it will still be 59, but then that would count, So, you'll see. So okay, I'll talk about the game more. Basically, Perkins, I can't directly comment on... I can't directly commentate on the game like a TV commentator would because it's illegal. You could get copyrighted for it. But there was a corner here for Real Madrid. Barcelona fans are watching this match laughing at Real Madrid. Yeah, well, so they should be. Lorkin says, Atletico really underperforming after moving to their new stadium. Haven't really caught up on La Liga in a while. But they're 11 points behind Barcelona. Equal on points of Real Madrid. The trick to beat Atletico to go Route 1 like Leicester did. Yeah. Real Madrid, you want to see them play nice football. Corner goes in here by Atletico Madrid. Doesn't beat the first man. Ridiculous the amount of poor corners we've had recently on that football. Oh, Joe Hart said it could be because of YouTube. Don't get any notifications on the channel. Well, in that case, share the video. That's so weird. That really pisses me off if that's the case. I'm subscribed. I'm liking this channel, Federico. Cheers, mate. Do appreciate it. Cross goes in here for Atletico Madrid. 43.5 minutes in, but it was cleared away. Isco on the ball here on the left-hand side now. What can he do with it? He's running forward with it. He plays it down to Benzema on the left. He's getting closed down. He nutmegs his player. Gets past, but a useless ball there. Gives it away. Griezmann is out of form too, says Pancake. Yeah, he is. Aru says, these are the people who compare Asensio with Messi. People these days, yeah. Lorkin says, yeah, the two Madrid clubs are really underperforming. Well, yeah, they are indeed. I'm not sure Atletico Madrid are underperforming, but Real Madrid 100%. You'd expect Real Madrid to be up there with Barcelona, but they're not. They're 11 points behind. Guys, can we at least get to 19,800 today? That'd be fantastic if we could. Matthew McFadden says, apart from one or two chances here and there, it's not been the best of games. Was hoping for something more exciting, to be honest. Well, you not think I'd hope for something more exciting, mate. I could have gone out tonight. I still am, but it's a lot of effort to do these watch-alongs. So a good game to go with it doesn't never harms. Marcelo puts a cross in here, but it was intercepted. Andreas says, when is Mark making the next FIFA career mode episode? Andreas, I don't know, mate. He dips in and out of FIFA. Goes through phases of liking it and not liking it. So I don't know. I can't give you a definite answer. But we are coming up to 45 minutes into the game now. It's been pretty dead. It really has been. When is Mark making the next FIFA career mode episode? Yeah, I will answer that question. Isco with the ball here tries to shoot, but it gets tackled. I mean, Atletico Madrid have hardly any men forward. Griezmann was the only man running forward, and there was like 4 or 5 Real Madrid defenders there. Lorkin says, I wouldn't be surprised if Griezmann would leave in January. I said that for a while. I said, you know, I don't understand why not. I mean, there's 2 minutes out of time in this first half. But in terms of Griezmann, I don't understand why he wouldn't leave, because if you think about it, Atletico Madrid dropping down to the Champions League, they're 11 points behind Barcelona. You know, their title aspirations are essentially over. The whole thing about the transfer ban and stuff is wiped away. That excuse is wiped away because 1, they brought in Costa. 2, they're allowed to sign players in January. So I don't understand why he wouldn't leave in January, if I'm honest. Sandra, you should do a career mode. I've been thinking about it. Do you get served in Spain? Well, no comment. Would you do any vids on a rugby match? No, I don't watch rugby. I hardly know the rules, mate. I played it for a little while at school, but I'm awful at it, and I'm not really a big fan. Was Mustafi's goal fine? Arsenal versus Spurs. It was a brilliant goal. Ira says, cheers, mate. It's 2 a.m. here in India right now. I'm about a year's time. In about a year's time, I think this channel I'll be a leading one. Keep up the good work. Cheers, mate. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, at the moment, we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. 10 more subscribers until 19,800. But, you know, I really do appreciate all the support. And if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Joe Hart says, Griezmann won't leave in January unless he doesn't want to play in Champions League. Mate, Joe Hart, Atletico Madrid are going to go down to the Europa League. So, I can either play in the Europa League with Atletico Madrid and try and do it there. But I don't understand why he wouldn't go to United. You know, settle in, start next season on hot form. Crossing here by Isco, but intercepting one again, blocked. Who's the player you hate the most? Suarez, probably. 47 minutes in, that's it. First half over. Coming up to the second, 15 minutes to the second half now. I'm going to open up Skype for the banter, really, because there's not really a lot of people watching. So I'm going to open up Skype. That's football on Skype if you want to call in. Have your say about the game. Let me know. I'd rather talk about the game, guys. Often, we get people calling in and saying stuff about other games and other topics, about United, etc. Can we try and talk about this game? It's, obviously, it is the Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid watch-along. So let's try and stick to this, all La Liga-based questions. Yeah, Skype is open for anyone that does want to call in. Griezmann, Martial, Lukaku, fire. Yeah, well, if you think about it, I think that'd be fantastic, having Griezmann at number 10, Lukaku up front, Martial on the left, Rashford on the right, bring on Ibrahimovic if things aren't working, if you need something different. It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Who will win Champions League, John? I've got Jared calling here. Let me pick up Jared, 1 second. Jared, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Sander?
I'm pretty tired, mate, and it's not been a fantastic game, but I'm holding in there, pal.
I'm with you. Although I do think the score should be higher, to be fair. I think a bunch of chances were missed on both sides. Atletico should at least have a goal. Real Madrid should have 2.
Yeah, that was a poor miss by Correa, wasn't it? In the 3rd minute, that'd be a fantastic start for them, and then they could really implement their defensive play once going 1-up. And abuse that counter attack. What do you think? What do you think the decisive thing will be today? Do you think Real Madrid will clinch it, and why? And what do you think Atletico Madrid can do to get something out of the game?
They're going to lose.
Atletico Madrid.
I think Real Madrid are going to win. I think Ronaldo will score and they will win because they need a good storyline. I just don't see it. I don't see Real Madrid losing this game. It's too important. It's just too big of a game for them. And honestly, I think half the team in Atletico Madrid isn't in it. If that makes sense. I think Griezmann's head's other places. I think half this team could be thinking about January already. Yeah. Because once they couldn't sell people, who knows? So it's interesting to think about that.
Yeah, I think I probably agree with you. I went with a 3-1 Real Madrid win, but it doesn't look to be that high scoring.
Right.
In terms of Zidane, right? Do you think he should get sacked anytime soon if this sort of poor form continues?
No. I understand the question and where it comes from, but I think anyone who gives the answer other than absolutely not, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, the guy in his first 2 years of coaching won 2 Champions Leagues. It's like if you strike gold and they don't hit it 3 years in a row, he's still done things no one else has done, and he's just started. So even if he inherited a great team, I just think you have to let that play out. There will be 900 teams that would line up for a guy like Zidane. Why would you ever let him go?
Yeah.
And honestly, if Perez let him go, he'd be fired. He would not be re-elected president. No way.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the general consensus among Real Madrid fans is that they want him to stay. Wait, are we lagging? Hang on. Let me check it. No, we seem to be all right. The general consensus among Real Madrid fans is that they want him to stay. That the Real Madrid fans have got a reputation of being very fickle, being very quickly persuaded, quickly quick opinionated. But in general, they've stood by him. They've said, it's been a poor season so far, but I want him to stay. He won 2 Champions Leagues in a row, and you can't fire him after that.
Definitely, and to your point, it's like they won 2 Champions Leagues. Who knows? I mean, if we remember last year, we were doing the same. It was the same problem. I mean, Real Madrid was in a bad run of form, and then Isco took the place of Bale, and then immediately they started flying. They didn't lose another game, and then they won the Champions League. So you can't really judge the Zidane until the end of the year, and I think that's probably the viewpoint others will take. This all goes to say that Real wins this game, because I think there will be a full-blown meltdown in that club internally if they lose or draw. Both are bad.
Yeah,
for them.
I think. I agree with that. How do you think Real Madrid can turn their season around in this game in particular?
Again, La Liga is a little different, I feel, than other leagues. It is a long season, so clearly no El Clasico games have been played. Valencia is playing well. I think we got a lot of games that Barca could drop points. Plus, I think that, again, Barca is very, very dependent on a guy like Messi. I don't know that they have cover for him, whereas like Madrid, they've shown that they can win without him. So without like a Ronaldo, they've shown they can cover themselves. So in my opinion, I think they'll be fine. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with Atletico in this game though, because I find that like there's a couple of these chances they should just be easily scoring, and it's the problem all year for them.
Yeah. In terms of Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think his time's done at the top of the game, or top of his game, or do you think he's still got something to prove?
I think a team needs to be built around him at this point. So a guy like that will never they'll never drop off to the point that others consider. Like it's not like a Rooney situation. Like Ronaldo is always Ronaldo. I don't think he has a drop off like that. I just think it's something where if he's not the central striker on the team, I don't know that he has the ability anymore to run down the flank or put in the energy to run back, run forward. I think at this point you're getting a Zlatan-type player who's going to move forward with the play and stay up there and not really be interested in tracking back too much. I think if a team has cover for that, they're okay. I think Madrid, unfortunately, doesn't. So I think right now, when Ronaldo's not off and firing, this is what's going to happen. They're not going to produce results like they need to.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Do you think, who do you think they should, obviously, Ronaldo's coming to the end-ish. Bale is, I kind of caught what you said, but let me finish. Bale's obviously regularly injured. Ramos is getting older. Who do you think they should replace in terms of the striker, like Benzema and stuff, and Ronaldo, Bale? Where do you think, because they need a new generation, don't they?
Yeah, so very interesting point, and you can spend a whole show on this next topic, but I think it's actually going to be a whole new line. I think Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo will all go, and then I think they will bring in like a Hazard, a Kane, and I actually think, again, I don't know if you've been reading reports, but I think Neymar is going to go to Madrid in 2 years.
Yeah, you said that the last time.
Yeah, so now the reports are starting to come out that he has the exact same release clause that was paid by PSG in his contract now. So in theory, someone can purchase him for exactly what he was bought by PSG. It's not going to be a concern this year, but I think Ronaldo could be replaced with Hazard, and I think Kane could replace Benzema, and I think that would be this year, and I think next year they could bring Neymar in.
Well, yeah, Neymar doesn't seem to be too happy in Paris at the moment. A lot of reports coming out, that he's not happy with the situation. He's not enjoying it. So it would shock me if he went to Real Madrid, I'll be honest, because obviously that crossover is a difficult one to do, and the Barcelona fans aren't happy with him as it stands for taking the money move. And if he went to Real Madrid, he'd really become an enemy. So I'd be shocked if that happens. But I trust your judgment, and if you're right about it, you said it first. In general, then, you think Barcelona, the league is theirs?
No. I think that they're in the best position to win it. But again, I think that if they win El Clasico, the league's theirs. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you have to wait until that day because, again, up until that point, I think you can't really see the picture in this league. Like, again, other leagues, you see that any team could lose to any other team. That's not how it really seems to go in La Liga. So, by default, if you're not going to be dropping points to every team, I would say you'd have to wait until the team's in the top 2 to see where your point spread is going to be. Because if Barca drops points and then drops points to Real Madrid, I think it's a whole different situation.
Right? Penultimate question. Valencia, where do you think what do you think they're going to do? Obviously, they're at second at the moment, 7 points behind Barcelona, a couple points in front of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Do you expect to drop off, or do you think they could make, maybe top 2, top 3, top 4?
I think they could make a run, but I think Valencia is in a very interesting situation because, again, they're in this perfect. They built the perfect talent level from their academy, and they seem to have pulled the right talent from other teams. If they keep the team that they have right now, I think they'll finish in the Champions League. I think if they don't, and 1 or 2 people get sold in January, or a player starts getting unnerved, I think they could have some problems. But
couple
if they
injuries,
manage to keep everyone in line, they'll be good.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. And finally, your score prediction for this game, then.
2-0 Madrid. Real Madrid.
Who to score?
Ronaldo twice.
Cool, man. Cheers for coming on and kind of taking up that half-time break, because the half-time break's obviously a drag for me usually. But I don't understand. Why do you think so little people are watching? What do you reckon?
I think, honestly, they're probably overwatching Mark because of what's going on over there, and good cause. So today, fine. That's okay.
Okay.
We can have one game with a bad stream.
Well,
but it's a good stream. Great ones today, Sander.
The thing is, I don't understand it, because Sweden, Italy get 6,000 to 7,000 views, you know what I mean? And then Arsenal, Spurs, and Real Madrid, Atletico get hardly any. But, it's a weird one, YouTube.
Think about this one. You can probably watch this game in a lot more places than you can watch the Sweden game. So people may be coming for that because they can't see it anywhere, so it's easier to be in a community. Whereas if you're watching Real Madrid Atletico, you may be watching it with people, you may be doing this or that in the bar. It's easier to watch that game, I think.
It's very true, mate. It's very true. Good points, pal, and always a pleasure to get you on.
Always. You stay well, Sander.
Cheers, buddy. I'll speak to you soon. That's Jared. Obviously, thanks so much, Jared, for coming on and filling up the half-time gap. Always a pleasure to get Jared on. Let's just check. If people want to call in, are we good? Actually, no, that's not. What's going on here? Second half should be starting any minute now. It's 9:44, so let's whack that back on. Should be interesting. Andreas said, who should Atletico get to replace Griezmann, or is it Costa? Is Costa enough? I think they're a direct replacement, aren't they? I mean, they're not exactly the same player, but currently, I think Costa, I know he's been out of football for a while, but I think in the way Griezmann is at the moment, I think Costa's a better player. I think they need to get a few players in. I think they need to refresh that squad slightly, get a little bit of talent in there, and maybe bring up a young striker like they have in the past, like Guerrero, Fernando Torres, Diego Costa, who's going back there, obviously. So, I'm not sure he's enough, but he'll do. He'll do. Like Wendy said, come on your road to 19,800 subscribers, 19,791 subscribers. Not many people watching, but if you haven't subscribed already, then do get subscribing. Obviously, we wanted to hit 20,000 subscribers today, but it's not going to happen. So, Matthew McFanny, if you want to call in, mate. If you want to call in, come on. Skype's still open. Matthew, call in. The second half will be starting, but we can go into the second half a little bit. Matthew's just downloaded Skype, so I'll try and get him on. Matthew, That's Football on Skype. That's Football. And just quickly call in for 1 or 2 minutes just to get your opinion on the game and how you think it's going. Do you watch any other sports apart from football/soccer? No, not really. Football's the main thing. I don't really have much time because, I mean, if you're a proper football fan, it takes up a lot of time doing these watchalongs. I have to watch all the big games, and no, not really. Just do my work and watch football, really. Go out. Jared, yeah, cool. Call in, mate. Call in. How are Madrid doing? I mean, they had like 54% of the possession. They missed like 1 or 2 chances. They should be 1-0 down by, as far as I'm concerned, in the 3rd minute. Correa missing an absolute sitter. So, but they did all right. Not being fantastic. Ronaldo hasn't really done much either. But Matthew, call in ASAP, mate, because I don't want to go too far into half time, into the second half. But Skype is still open for you, buddy. John is back. Cheers to have you here, mate. Megan. Don't know if Megan's watching the stream, but yeah, second half should be starting any minute now. Matthew, I'm going to close Skype in about two minutes because the players are coming out. But yeah, if you want to call in, just quickly call in now. Can I call in, or is it one chance? Try and get Matthew on. Sorry, Hamza. Try and call in another time. I'm sure I'll do a Skype show very soon. But I just want to get Matthew on quickly. Here he is. Matty, how you doing, buddy?
Hi.
Are you good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy. Are you watching the game, pal?
Hi. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you, all right.
Just wanted to rant about Spanish football and
Go
how
on.
shit it is.
Go on.
If that's possible.
Yeah, go on. Matty?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Hello.
Yeah, Matty, hello. Go, rant. Right, I'll ring him back. Matty?
Hi.
Yeah, get ranting then.
Right. Nice. I want to rant about Spanish football and just how boring it can be sometimes.
Go on
We've
then.
got this match, the Madrid derby, which is supposed to be one of the most overhyped games, or one of the most hyped games in Spain, and it's nothing more than just nil-nils and all that kind of stuff. But I saw a bit of the game. Can't say I watched every single minute, but quite a lot of the game. Apart from like the occasional chance that Correa had quite early on. It's an absolute sitter. It's just been nothing to it, really.
Yeah, it's been very boring. It's been very slow tempo. Neither teams have really created that much, if I'm honest.
Atleti and Real aren't in the best of forms right now, but on the whole, it's just been so boring.
Exactly, mate. Who do you think is going to come on top, and why?
I'd made a comment earlier, just saying that it's probably going to be 1-0 to someone. I'm not sure who. I'd probably want Atleti to win it, because I can't stand Real Madrid, but to be honest, I can't see that happening.
And finally, do you think Real Madrid could turn around their season, getting a little bit of better form, and if so, how?
Well, yeah, definitely, of course, but it's probably going to take a lot more than what it has in previous seasons, because quite often Real Madrid go through 3-4 games or whatever where they're just a bit poor, but this seems to be most of the whole season.
Yeah. And
it's probably because the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale haven't been up to the standard that a lot of the fans expect of them.
Yeah.
Because we had Asensio coming into the team at the start of it, and he was absolutely brilliant, but just kind of
dropped off,
not much since then.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he hasn't been selected for the team as much, but
I mean, I remember him not playing in the Spurs game because he had an ingrown hair because he shaved his legs, and ever since then he's kind of gone downhill. But the second half starting very soon, mate. Actually now, so I'll get off soon. I might play at FIFA tomorrow if you want, pal.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be at my house.
Oh, no worries, mate. Just drop me a line and we'll see you about next week. All right, man.
All right,
Speak soon.
Bye.
Ciao. There you go, Matthew McFadden, and the famous Super Chat donator. Second half is underway. Skype is being closed. I know we've probably got a little bit of lag then, but, Jared, do you have Twitter? He does. Remember me, Sander, in the Spurs versus Arsenal game? I do remember you, Wendy Castle. I do indeed. My bet was killed earlier. I needed one Real goal. Good. Guys, can we at least get 19,800 today? That'd be fantastic if we actually could. Jared says, Matthew, great first call. Indeed, it was a fantastic first call. And, Matthew and Jared and, the likes, you're always welcome on. 45 minutes in, 30 seconds into the second half currently. We've got 48 people watching, a massive 48 people watching. I've not seen many comments, but no worries for the lag, mate. No worries for the lag. There wasn't that much. Cathal says that Skype ringtone is an absolute banger, isn't it? It's going to hit the charts soon, I reckon. But we've got 44 minutes now left of the game, and what time will this finish then? God, bloody hell. Oh, he's outside. He wanted to rant. No worries, mate. No worries. That's sweet. I'm going out. Oh, I just got. Where's my phone? Oh shit! I should have put it on charge. Well, hang on one moment. All right, I'm back. I just had my phone on charge because I'm going out later and I need Google Maps. But come that football fan, subscribe. Yeah, look, we wanted to hit 20,000 subscribers today. It hasn't happened and it won't happen. But at least if we can hit 19,800, that would be nice. We need 9 more subscribers to be able to do that. So get sharing the video, drop a like on the video as well, and hit that subscribe button to show a bit of support for the channel and for this content. Yeah. But, yeah, 47 minutes into the game as it stands. I'm not getting any comments through from you guys, but get commenting. Look, it's a boring game, so I might talk to you guys a little bit more. But John says, I hope Atletico win. Probably well, you said you're an Atletico fan, so I wouldn't expect much less, but there we go. Bang, there we go. No, 47 minutes in, Real Madrid have got the ball on the edge of the Atletico box. Real Madrid with a lovely touch there. Ronaldo, sorry, Modric tries to get a shot off, but blocks. There's a foul at the edge of the box there. Come on, ref. No, it wasn't. Gangster, hello, mate. You're not new to the channel, or new to the stream at least, so I hope you enjoy it and do subscribe. I hope Real Madrid win. Prediction, Sander. Benzema should come off. Yeah, he probably should. He hasn't done much today, but nor has Ronaldo or anyone else, really. Benzema is a pair of old pants on a washing line, says Jonathan. Yeah, he's not fantastic, really. He kind of looks used up, doesn't he, if I'm honest. But I don't think he really ever was that fantastic. Do you think Correa can be the next Aguero? Well, by the looks of that in that first half, he not really, because he missed an absolute sitter, Jack. But I don't know what his potential is. I haven't watched too much of him. Why can't we just hit 20,000? Literally, I just want to hit it so bad. I really wanted to do it today, but I didn't actually get to do it. 48.5 minutes in. I'm not getting any comments in, so I can't answer any comments, but I'll just comment on the game a little bit more then. Fouls committed. Atletico Madrid have committed 9 fouls as opposed to Real Madrid's 3. Wendy Castle said 1-0 Real Madrid. I said 3-1 at the beginning, but I reckon now it might be 0-0, 1-0 Real Madrid maybe. Looks like a very dead and boring game, if I'm honest. It doesn't look interesting whatsoever, but, you know. Feeling sleepy. See you guys. Hamza, mate. How do you think I feel? Look at those eyes. I am knack noodled. By the way, that's my Movember. I'm knack noodle, mate. Shattered, but I'm going out later. Just can't be arsed, but wait, hang on. Right, okay, I'm back. I just had to message some of the lads. I think it's a draw. How are Real doing? Real have been very boring, not looked very attacking whatsoever. They've dominated possession by a little bit. I think they've had like 55% possession, but haven't looked very good, if I'm honest. Second half is going to get interesting. Either Casemiro or Carrasco will score. Casemiro does it in the big games, and Real really need a goal. They do really need a goal, really. They need a win, 100%. You know, they're 11 points behind Barcelona. Chad Tour says, we need a goal. Come on, we do need a goal. I want a goal. I want to have a bit of entertainment. Are you going out later? Don't think you've mentioned it, lol. Yeah, I know. Andrew says, do you think that one goal will win the game? Probably, because it looks 0-0 at the moment. And it doesn't look like there's going to be that many goals in it. So if someone scores, then I reckon that'll be the decider. John says, Zlatan is back, Sander. I know, it's exciting for all United fans. Do you know the reason why Atletico have been terribly bad this season? I'm not sure, mate, if I'm honest. Griezmann hasn't been on the same sort of form as he was last season. He stayed at Atletico due to loyalty because they couldn't sign anyone in the summer, but his head definitely looks in other places. Wendy Castle says, come on, Real, we need a goal. 51 minutes into it at the moment. Set 19,791 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Obviously, we tried to hit 20,000 subscribers today. Didn't happen for whatever reason. So, but today, if you want to hit 19,800, that'd be fantastic. Leave it for 200 subscribers to get in the next few streams. That'd be good. Marcelo puts a cross in. But a Atletico Madrid player was one on the end of it. Gangster says, I saw you from United stand when it's United beat Newcastle. Yeah, Gangster A, if you are new to this channel, mate, do get subscribing, like I said. But I am on United stand quite regularly. On the 2nd of December, I will be doing the Watchalong for Arsenal versus Manchester United on the United stand. So do go over there, watch me on there if you are interested. But guys, I really do appreciate the loyal fan base that we have got here, the loyal viewers. We don't always get a lot of viewers, but the people that do watch, there's always that main core. Chad Sproul, Hamza, Brevi's always on here, even though things cutting out. Jared's on there a lot. There's a lot of players a lot of viewers that are constantly here, and I really do appreciate it. I think we're a draw like a Real Madrid derby. Like all Real Madrid derbies, yeah. Great play. My money is on Isco. I think he will score, says Shashank. He's a good player. We need 8 more subscribers to hit 19,800. That'd be lovely if you could do that. Tell your mates about it. Share the video as well to spread the word. But 52 and a half minutes into the game. It's been pretty dead at the moment, if I'm honest, guys. There's always one dud, isn't there? There's always one dud. That game earlier was fantastic, a really interesting game. But this Madrid derby has been pretty terrible. Pretty bad. Pogba is different class. United missed him loads, and I'm glad he's back, says Andrew. Yeah, I mean, as a United fan's point of view, fantastic to have him back. And it's kind of related. Madrid tried to get him when he moved to United in 2016, and they didn't get him for whatever reason. Maybe because they couldn't afford him. But I like to think he snubbed Real Madrid, if I'm honest. I feel sorry for you, as the last few games, apart from North London derby today, have been really dull, mate. Tell me about it, Matthew, mate. Tell me about it. I'm really tired. I mean, I've done this is like, once this is finished, I would have done 9 hours of streaming today. 9 hours of streaming for what? You know what I mean? I mean, I like streaming, but I mean, I don't, don't get paid or anything. Gang says your channel is lit. I subbed and liked. Cheers, man. I really do appreciate it. Crazy Peter Gaming says 0-0. Tell me about it, buddy. Tell me about it. I haven't seen you in the comments for a while. We just need 8 more subscribers. Get 8 subscribers, I'll be happy. Get 8 subscribers, I'll be happy. Do you think Ronaldo moves to Man United next season? I don't want to even think about it, because if you start to hype yourself up, because it's difficult not to, then you're only in for a letdown, aren't you? I don't think he'll go. I think he's rejected the contract, if he even has, to get a new one, to get a higher pay one. I don't want to think about him going to United, because that'd be orgasmic if he did. $54 minutes into the game at the moment, guys. What team do you support? I support Manchester United, Gangster. Obviously, as you saw me on the United stand. Who do you think will win the Champions League this season, and why? I've explained it a few times, but I think PSG, or they should win it anyway. If you spend 400 million on 2 players, you should definitely be winning everything there is to win, and if not, then it's a failure. Oh, Carvajal in there, but it was a foul on the Atletico Madrid player. Farn put City. Don't know what you mean, mate. PSG, Hamza, yeah, it should be PSG, shouldn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what, lads, I'm absolutely knackered, absolutely shattered, knack-noodled. I've done so much streaming today, 9 hours total. Well, I've done 8 hours total at the moment. Oh, God. But I think PSG and City will be drawn against each other, hopefully, because obviously, as a United fan, I don't want City to go through. But I think City might even beat PSG. I think they've got it in them. I think they're one of the best teams in. They are the best team in England, if not the best team in Europe at the moment. I think they're absolutely fantastic. They've got a fantastic manager. No matter what you think about him, he's a fantastic manager, and they've got an absolutely fantastic side. People saying United can only wish for a couple of injuries, but they've got fantastic, unbelievably. Massive depth in the squad as well. So if Gabriel Jesus gets injured, they've got Aguero. If both of them get injured, I mean, I'm sure Sane could play up front. They've got so many. If he gets injured, Sterling, and Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Yaya Toure, Kevin De Bruyne. It's unbelievable. Joe Hart is doing a stretch, mate. Your back must be killing you, and it's hurting so bad. But I gotta push for it. Jared says, I want City to go far. I only hope they drop points. That's true. If you're a United fan, obviously, the more City go on in the Champions League, the more games they'll be playing, consequently probably causing them to drop points in the league. So you might have a point there. City are the best team in Europe. The squad is loaded, says Liama. Yeah, I do agree with that. About 35 minutes left of the game, guys. It's going to be a long 35 minutes, I'll tell you that much. I might end it. I really might. Wished you mentioned it, Sander, says Jonathan. Don't know what you're on about, mate. Also, the fact that I haven't got any audio and makes it just a little bit, just decreases the just doesn't make it. You don't get that same sort of atmosphere, does it? Sander, what's up? What's up the back? You're not even 20s. You shouldn't have back issues. Just got this back muscle on my back that's giving me a lot of pain. Wendy says we need more subs. That's football fans. Yeah, we do need more subscribers, or I want more subscribers. Don't need them more, but obviously try to hit 20,000 subscribers today. It didn't happen for whatever reason, but if we get 19,800, that'd be fantastic. Hamza said, how many seasons do you think Man United will need to be in the Champions League winners? I need a fair few, mate. Maybe 4. Have in-game pizza worked last time to some extent? No, I don't have any pizza in the house, mate, but I've had a few crisps. Hard in the left, mate. And that's the whole packet done. Marcelo puts a ball in there. Shout for the handball, but referee didn't give it. Asian Gamer, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Jonathan, yeah, mate, knackered. Wendy, I think City are probably the best team in Europe at the moment. Probably City. I mean, they're just not only the result of the game, it's just the way they're doing it. The performances they're putting in are actually it's just unbelievable. It's fantastic to see. Obviously, as a United fan, you don't really want to see City doing well, but purely from a football perspective, you have to respect the way they're playing, the way they're beating teams. Gangster, well, maybe because we've only been doing it 3 months, mate. Yeah, but I do appreciate all the support and I appreciate everyone that does watch. In some of that packaging green, the crisp packet looked all glitchy. Oh, what like that? There's a green screen. I'm sorry for the abuse. I meant it as banter. Sorry, Asian Gamer, mate. Don't. Yeah. But when you're swearing that much, mate, it's not banter. It's not banter. It really isn't. The score is 0-0, as you can see on the screen. We're 59 minutes into the game at the moment. Probably about half an hour, 35 minutes left. How's Griezmann doing, mate? He's been absolutely invisible. Done nothing. What is the best, worst you've ever seen in your life? Is that game? Probably the best game I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. But the worst game I've ever seen in my life was England versus Brazil. Honestly, that was the worst game I've ever seen in my life. Who do I think is better, Spurs or Liverpool? I think Spurs better team. I think Spurs are a better side. I will never give City. Shashank said, who will win the World Cup? France have a great chance this time. Yeah, I think it'll be France versus Brazil in the final. I think France come out. I think Brazil actually come out on top. If I'm honest, I think there's something in that France side that bottles it. After them bottling it in France in the Euros in 2016, there's something about them that I'm not confident. I think Brazil got a fantastic side, but France have got a fantastic chance, like you said. Who will be this season's wonder kid like Mbappe? It was last year. I would like it to be Angel Gomez, but he's probably a bit young, mate. He's 17, mate. He's my age. No chance he's going to become the wonder kid. I think maybe give him like next year, maybe 2 years' time, and you might see him come through. That's if he's still at United. I think there's a clause in his contract that means he can go to Barcelona next year. I think that's true. So obviously that's worrying as a United fan. He's such a fantastic talent, but if he's not getting game time, and I doubt he's going to get game time at Barcelona either, though. If I'm honest. Matthew McFadden says the United stand of race $300 grand over today. That's absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it's for a great cause, Marie Curie, to try and beat cancer. Such a bastard, isn't it? That disease is horrible. As a lot of us would have been affected by it at some point in our lives. So I think if you want to go over there to the United stand and donate on the link in the description, That's fantastic. Such a good cause. Andrea says Mbappe was 17 at the start of last season. That's true, but the thing is with Angel Gomez, he's 17, but he's very petite, and that might, Mbappe seems to be quite tall already. How do you think has a better possession at Madrid or Real? Don't know what you mean. Oh, Atletico Madrid or Real. I think it's, well, I don't know, it's been pretty even. I can have a little look for you. Oh, God. No, I can't look up for you. I can't find anything. Sorry I've been so deflated, guys, because I'm knackered and it's hardly, when there's not many people watching, it's not very encouraging. When we've got like 200-300 people watching, I'm gassed and I'm trying to, trying to get up for it and do a good show, and I'm still trying to now. But one, I'm very disappointed that we didn't hit 20,000 subscribers today. I've been psyching myself up for a while, really trying to hit that mark, and we haven't even hit 19,800. But look. You can't have everything, and I do appreciate everyone that is watching. Matthew Dyer says, can you see Ronaldo finishing his career at Madrid? Yeah, I could see him finishing at Madrid, his career at Madrid. He's a Madrid legend, and I think he'd want to stay there for the rest of his life, if I'm honest. Sandy, you look bored tonight. Mate, Hamza, mate, I'm just knackered. I've done like I've said a few times in the stream, this is my 9th hour of streaming. I've done a lot of hours sitting in front of the camera talking. Not only that, but it's not the best of games, this one. Is the season over if they tie, your opinion? Well, if they tie, they're both going to be, 10 points behind Barcelona. I don't think that's over. If you win both head-to-heads, let's say Real Madrid win both head-to-heads, you're 1 point behind Barcelona at that point. So, and then you just need Barcelona to drop a few points, then you're sweet, which they probably will. But it's, like I said, it's not, by no means is it over, but it's going to be difficult to catch up Barcelona. Oh. Sander, say, come on City, all right? Come on City. I mean, it really does. I don't get that when people are like, oh, you can't say, come on City because you're less of a fan. No, you're not. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's words. Like, I know how much of a United fan I am. Like, that's, do you know what I mean? Matthew Dyer said, "You going to be staying up for the full 24 hours, mate?" Lol. Mate, I'm going out later, but I'll probably be back a little bit wavy, if I'm honest. Probably about 2 a.m. your time, so I'll probably pop onto the United stand at that point. Yeah, Shashank said 60% possession to Real Madrid. Obviously, they're dominating the ball at the moment, but they haven't really created much, if I'm honest. 64 minutes in, probably about half an hour to go. The best game I've ever seen is Arsenal versus Chelsea, 2-1, says John. Good. $64.5 minutes in as it stands, guys. If you could get sharing the video, trying to get 8 subscribers so we can hit 19,800 today, that'd be fantastic. But if not, don't worry about it. Timmy White says, hi, remember me. How you doing, buddy? Jared says, can't believe Real are bottling this. Yeah, well, they are at the moment. Atletico got the ball at the moment just outside Real Madrid's box. They don't really have a target man in the middle. When they get Diego Costa, they will. But, I was going to say, can they put a cross in? But like I said, Griezmann isn't the biggest of lads. But Jack Robin says, love this channel. Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it. What's Sander? Spikes. Sander is me. I'm Sander. I am the person, Sander, with the name Sander. Wendy says, who do you think is better at Premier League, West Ham or Arsenal? Arsenal, obviously. Still 0-0, very boring up to this point. Hopefully one of the teams can wake up and actually create something for once. All Black coming out, receiving the ball, lays it back out. And Madrid players down here. I didn't quite catch who it was. It's Varane. It looks like he's got a back problem. Matthew McFadden says, best game I saw live out of a huge choice of 4 was United versus Midtjylland, 5-1, and Marcus Rashford's debut. Worst game was Solskjaer's testimonial, amazing atmosphere, but terrible 0-0 draw. I mean, I went to West Ham versus Man United in the quarter-final replay of the FA Cup when Rashford banged that goal top corner. That was absolutely mental. I mean, that was one of the best nights of my life, if not the best night of my life. Asensio's warming up now, guys. It was Varane, but he's back up. I meant, what's up, Sander? Oh, how you doing, Spikes? United versus Arsenal 8-2 was a classic. It was indeed. Feeling sleepy, man. Worst match ever. See you later, Sander. See you, Hamza, mate. I wish I could do the same to you and just disappear, but unfortunately, I started the stream, so I've got to continue it. Cathal says, if Real doesn't win the La Liga, do you think Zidane will get sacked? I've answered this a few times, but I mean, whether he will or not is a different question, but I don't think the Real Madrid fans will want him to get sacked. But Perez, he's got a mind of his own, so he can, he doesn't hesitate about sacking managers, let's put it that way. So I'm 67 minutes into the game as it stands, guys. Who do you think will win? For me, it's Atletico Madrid. I think it'll be Real Madrid. Wendy Castle, there's your shout out. I mean, shouting out you so many times. I'm absolutely shattered. Put it that way, shattered. But yeah, 0-0 still. I do feel for Mark who's doing a 24-hour stream, so I can't really complain. But, yeah. Atletico Madrid knocking the ball around now at 67.5 minutes into the game. I mean, they haven't really created anything, nor have Real Madrid. Went to United versus Hull in the League Cup semi-final where Fellaini scored and I lost a bet, and that's got Fellaini on the back of my shirt. Jared says, the first game I saw live was Rashford's first game. I never looked back, and after that, I travelled to see games 5 to 6 times a year now from the States. That's cool, Jared, that's sick. Road to 20, come on, guys. Yeah, Spikes, I mean, I thought we were going to hit it today. I thought we were going to get a fair few viewers today. But, I mean, there's only 50 of you watching. But, yeah, if we can get 19,800 today, that'd be fantastic. Leaving us not too many subscribers until 20k so that in the future we can hit it. I really want to hit it. 68 minutes in. Neither team really created anything up to this point in the match. But, look, so it is. Wendy Carter feels bad for me. It's all right, Wendy. I mean, I signed up for this. I reap the rewards as well. I've been able to present That's Football, a channel with 19,792 subscribers. So, look, it's a massive honour presenting this channel and working with the likes of Mark. But, when it's England versus Brazil, this game is very, very dull and very boring. It's a struggle, I'll put it that way. Matthew Dyer says, love what you and Mark are doing with these channels, mate. Keep it up. Cheers, Matthew Dyer. I really do appreciate it. Oh my God, Atletico, mate. It's just so bad. Come on. 69 minutes in. Huh? Hamza says, okay, guys, can we at least get that 19,792 up to 19,800, please? That'd be, like, can we at least do that? I mean, it's been an awful game, but, like, can we at least get that to 19,800, please? Please. Just please. What must Manchester United do to catch Manchester City, Andreas? I think win the head-to-heads and then just hope for win every single game, win all the smaller games, be consistent, beat them in the head-to-heads, and hopefully City slip up at some point. Dima has just subscribed today. She loves the channel. Cheers, mate. Really, really do appreciate it. And obviously, usually I'm a bit more enthusiastic, but this is my 9th hour of streaming, so I'm a bit tired, and it's not the best of games. But remember when Madrid lost against Girona? I live in Girona. Oh, sick, Timmy. Yeah, yeah, that was quite big, wasn't it? Obviously, a Catalan side from Catalonia. So, yeah. Matthew Dyer said, heard you mention that green dot before on the United stand. Now I can't stop staring at it. I know, right? I told Mark about it, but he obviously didn't fix it. Hopefully he'll fix it in the future. Guys, 19,792 subscribers. What are you going to have to do? Just create other accounts. I don't care. I just want to get to 19,800. I really want to hit that for today. I'm really disappointed we didn't hit 20,000, but, Green dot is Sanders' version of Mark's yellow pen. Yeah, it's my version. Who's the best player in the world? Messi currently on current form. Who's the best player? Yeah. Oh, my back, man. 71 minutes in. please. Peace. Very tired, man. Sorry. Don't worry about it, Hamza, mate. I really... I agree with you, mate. I'd go to sleep if I could. But I've got to go out. Thing is, I don't want to go out, but I just haven't been out recently, so I've got to show my face, you know what I mean? Hamza said, hope you hit your point, wish you the best. Cheers, Hamza, man. I do appreciate it. I really... it's a big... It dampened my mood not hitting 20,000 subscribers, but, you know... That's how it is. 72 minutes into the game currently. Or coming up to that, at least. How do you think United played today? I think United played pretty well. Lindelof, obviously... Well, I think it was Matic and Pogba that was at fault for the first goal, but great character to come back into it, although Newcastle aren't really a fantastic side, are they? Yeah. Oh, I can't be arsed. I really can't. Cathal says, is it just me or is there a green dot on my screen? Yeah, I told Mark about this on the United stand. It's there. It's there. There it is. I can't do anything about it. It's to do with the studio. It's to do with the overlay. But yeah, I told Mark about it earlier, but he didn't fix it. Walk over. This game is like watching paint dry, mate. It's better than that Brazil-England game because they're at least trying. They're at least running around. Because in the England game, they were just walking. They really were. I'll open Skype. I'll see if we get any lag or not. But I'll open Skype as MUFC Rich requests. Jared, if you want to call in, mate, then you can. You can just join me until the end of the stream. If we don't get any lag, that is. We just watch the game together, pal. Right, Skype is open for anyone that does want to call in. MUFC Love, you can call in. MUFC, just call in about the game though. I don't want to hear about Man United and stuff. I want to hear about this game specifically. Let me get the pizza. I don't actually have any pizza in the house at the moment, but I would if I could get that pizza out. This game is a style of Gareth Southgate's garage full of being beige Volvos. Yeah, probably is, isn't it? It is boring. It is boring. 73 minutes in, but look, that's how it is. There you go. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I disconnected from the Skype call earlier this morning.
Oh yeah, no worries, pal. Are you watching the game then?
No.
Oh mate, it's so bad. It is like so bad. I want to talk about La Liga and Real Madrid because that is kind of what we are. That's obviously the theme of the show. In terms of Real Madrid, 11 points. I mean, if it stays like this, it'll be 10 points behind Barcelona. What do you think they could do to turn it around if they can at all?
Who, Madrid?
Yeah.
Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Get a better manager.
Really?
Zidane.
Do you think?
Yeah.
But he's won 2 Champions Leagues in a row and won the La Liga last season in his first 2 seasons of being a manager. You can't sack him after that, surely.
It's his team, mate. All he tells his team is to go out and play football in the dressing room. That's all he tells his team.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Oh, he may have won 2 Champions League, but that's his team.
Yeah, but then when the team's playing poorly, you can't then go, oh, it's Zidane's fault, and then when they play well, you go, oh, it's just the team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, maybe the players aren't just performing for him at the minute. If they're 10 points behind him.
Yeah.
He's got such a good team. He might have lost the dressing room.
Yeah, okay, well, if he has lost the dressing room, which I think he might have, I'm not sure, in which case, then I'd sack him, because once you lost the dressing room, there's no coming back for that. But I don't think he has, because, I mean, he's a club legend, and the Real Madrid fans and players all love him. I just think what it is, you know, Ronaldo's beginning of the season was the momentum was halted by that 5-match ban.
Ronaldo's only got 2 goals, hasn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But do you think he's coming to the end, Ronaldo?
Well, he says he's going to leave every year, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah. He could leave next year.
Yeah, do you think he'll go United then?
Somewhere like that.
Do you think he'll go United?
Yeah.
You do? Right, this call.
Connection, that shit.
All right, mate. I'll try and get Jared on. Okay, he's probably gonna call in again. But mate, MFC Rich, I'm not gonna pick you up anymore, mate, because I didn't really have much questions. Jared, if you want to call in, mate, just call in, pal. We can talk about La Liga, but yeah. Jared, I actually would like you to call in. Why do you do Skype? Boring. Oh my God, Real just scored 1-0. No, they haven't. It's still 0-0, mate. Don't wind me up, Wendy. He's getting sacked in 15 minutes, says Jonathan. Well, you know, I don't know if he will, but I don't think he should be, if I'm honest. I really don't think he should be. He's away against Atletico Madrid. A 0-0 draw isn't awful, but considering the circumstances, they should be pressing for a win, shouldn't they? 19. Can I call Asian Gamer? No, mate. I just want to get Jared on now. I just want to get Jared on. If Jared's not calling, then I don't want to get anyone on. But Jared, here we are. How you doing, man?
What's up?
I need some support, mate. I can't.
Final push.
Dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm fucking knackered. It's such a bad game as well. I got 15 minutes left of the game. What are you making of it so far?
This is a tough one. It's I was figuring they would do better. I figure there'll be a last-minute goal, but still.
Yeah.
Very boring.
Very boring.
At least I was hoping there'd be a fight.
Very boring. No, Jared, very boring. Let's just very, very boring. Let's just emphasise that. No, guys, view it. Very, very boring. All right, okay, very boring. Title this, Mark, if you're watching. Very boring. Don't title it none of that Watchlong. Just very boring. All right. Anyway, continue, Jared.
Oh, there it is. Oh, unbelievably close.
What second are you in? What second are you in?
Probably a little ahead of you. Sorry about that.
What are you?
Minute.
70. I'm 77 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah, you'll get something in a little bit.
No, that's all right, mate. I'm used to it. Because I did the watch along with Mark, don't I? And I'm always like a little bit behind. All right, no, Matthew's just commented. This is probably the comment of the night. Very, very boring.
I agree with that. I agree with it, and the fact that he said very, very boring 3 separate times is more interesting than this game.
But that's the thing. It's not. It's more interesting. See, if it was one sentence, it wouldn't have been interesting. But because it's 2 different comments, it makes it a bit more interesting.
It's like as you were reading, you figured the very, very, and then you'd get a different comment. You're like, you know what? Boring is still more interesting than watching.
It might as well. What's MUFC Rich saying? Don't know what's going on, sign of the disconnecting. Probably because you're in Spain. Probably not MUFC Rich, but I don't know what's going on. But just want to say, MUFC Rich, the game's very boring. No. Okay, right. So I'm going to corner here by Atletico. But look, I mean, do you think it'll be 0-0 at the end of the game?
No.
Why?
Because both teams need to win.
Yeah, but have you seen?
It's not like both teams can't lose.
Mate, what game have you been watching?
I know. I don't look. I believe something's gonna happen, and just nothing has happened. But I still believe there's a moment left in this game. There has to be. It can't finish 0-0, right? Oh,
it can though. It really, really can, because this game. You know what? This game summed up. That's gonna be my match review. Very, very boring. All right, it really has been. No, it really has been. And I'm 79 and 15 minutes in, and 79 minutes 15 seconds. And look, I mean, this game hasn't showed. Neither side has really. I mean, I'm just seeing that replay of that chance for Atletico Madrid. He dinked it over the keeper, but it was cleared off the line by who was that? Varane or something. But look, I just think no side has really shown that much attacking threat. The biggest chance of the game was that chance earlier, wasn't it, in the 3rd minute? But other than that, neither side have really shown anything going forward.
100%. I mean, you would have expected to see more from both teams. And maybe they're both thinking about the Champions League. I don't know.
Oh, mate, no, I don't think they are. I just think they're both awful. Tell you what, I think they both are. I think they're both very, very boring.
Very, very boring.
What? No, what was that? Can you say that again?
I said they're both very, very boring.
Yeah, but how? Like, it's not just very boring. No, but it's not. It's very, 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 very important you put the 2 verys in there. Otherwise, it doesn't do it justice. You might even want to add a 3rd one in there, mate.
I'm telling you, you need pizza now just to save yourself at the end of every live stream.
I so do. The thing is, usually, right, in my live streams, I get to like 60 minutes in, I'm thinking, bloody hell, there's 30 minutes to go. But it's like, when it's a good game, I'm like, all right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, it's a decent game. But this game has been this game has been very, very boring. And it literally, I mean, we've got 10 minutes left, and I'm thinking, that seems like an hour. I'm absolutely shattered. But yeah, I don't know, mate. I think.
I got one question for you though. So you're in Madrid. You think people who follow Madrid in any way would think he should be fired after this? Or do you think the public opinion changes, or what?
Just going to see this Ronaldo free kick. Ronaldo taking the free kick, but saved by All Black. But no, I think... I mean, the Madrid fans seem... I've spoken to a few at school, and they've all said, look, I don't think we should sack him whatsoever. He's won 2 Champions League. He's won a La Liga. We love him. He's an ex-legend. Well, he's a legend of our club, an ex-player. And I don't want to sack him whatsoever. I think give him to the end of the season and see what happens. You know what I mean? But I don't know whether that will change with time. That's still to be seen. But the general consensus currently is that they wanted to stay in the job no matter what.
I think that makes sense.
Mate, it's a little bit of a bust-up here, making it just very boring, not very, very boring.
I was hoping there'd be a red card out of that.
Mate, I hope so as well. Nacho getting a yellow card. Let's see what happened. He shoved Saul, I think it was, to the ground in the penalty area from a throw-in. But best topping on pizza is 5 by far pepperoni. What are you saying, Jared?
Definitely not the pineapple on pizza.
Oh, did you see me speak to Mark earlier about it?
I was very, what, I've always been a Goldbridge supporter, but I was wondering what's wrong with him.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, he's got to get some medication because that is dirty. And you see that ketchup with his steak? What is going on?
No. You're wrong on the ketchup and the steak, though. Ketchup on steak.
It's been nice having you on, Jared, but no. Yeah, I don't know, man. I disagree. I think a good steak should be eaten pure. But quickly, guys, I'm 82 minutes, 11 seconds in. There's been a few corners for Real Madrid there, but nothing's really come of them. I mean,
it hit the penalty shot just now.
What?
If you watch that replay, that hit the guy's, that hit Juan Fran's arm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
Is that
definitely there's something in this game at the end?
I'll have a little look at it. No, but to be fair, yeah, I see what you mean, but he's blasted at him. Ronaldo blasted at him from about, 4 yards out.
Yeah,
and
can't really move it.
And to be fair, his hand, I mean, it's right by his side. It's not in an unnatural position, is it? It's not like it's right out. So, I don't think you can do anything about that. But there's a cross in here, but it was cleared by Juan Fran. No pineapple on pizza, no. Would you like to replace Zazad? I can't speak. Who do you want to win, Zander? Mate, just anyone. Anyone. I really want anyone to win. I just want to see a goal. I really do. 83 minutes in and it's still 0-0 with 50% possession for each side, obviously, and no chances really being created. But, yeah, mate, just stay on till the end of the match.
It was a good day of action today. I got to give at least credit with that. The first stream was good.
Yeah, was it, though?
Yeah, we had some nice action.
Yeah.
Well, again, all my bets panned out, so that's most important.
What did you bet on?
So it's funny, I actually bet on the Everton and Crystal Palace game to have 4 goals in the first half.
Oh, wow.
So I bet $9 to win 180.
Oh my God. Why did you bet on that?
I have in the States, we have to bet on websites because we can't bet like in the UK or in Europe, you can bet on just legal websites, whereas us, you have people who you bet with on websites.
All right. But why did you bet on that, mate?
Because I'm a degenerate gambler. Why not enjoy yourself?
Fucking hell.
I had hoped. I bet on United to score over 3. So.
Matthew McFadden says Mark looks even more bored / tired, mate. But at least he's getting a decent amount of views. Have you seen the views? I've probably got a big old 50 people watching. So and I'm so gutted. Look, we're 19,791 subscribers. We haven't even.
Here it is. Hold up.
Yeah.
Can't finish anything. I gotta say though, Sander, you did well today. It was fun.
Oh,
3
mate.
streams is not easy.
4?
4.
Yeah, because I did Arsenal Spurs, and then I did the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and then I did United, and then I'm doing this one.
There was quite a few Arsenal fans on the stream. My question is, it's funny how Arsenal fans come out of the woodwork when they win, and then they go hide away for another few months. Yeah,
you don't hear anything. You don't hear any of them when they're losing against Watford, but when they beat Spurs, they're all out, in full force.
And don't wait till next weekend when they blow that game, and then we'll get to enjoy it again.
Yeah.
Serial bottlers.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? But so are Spurs, to be fair.
Spurs, I can't believe they blew that game. They had it.
Yeah.
I thought. I'm telling you, there's a couple chances that are falling to Madrid. They just aren't putting them away.
Which Madrid? Real?
Yeah, I mean, never Atletico. Didn't do anything.
Dima says, what minute is it? It is, 85.5 minutes in as it stands. Matthew Dye says, this call is really good. Should be a regular thing. Well, I'm trying to make that happen. Wendy says, Sanders, can you put the minute on like the United stand? I'm trying to work on that. Don't have that much time to sort that stuff out, but I'll try, mate. A shot there by, I don't know who that was shot by. I think it was Kroos, but saved by the keeper. Go on.
Does anyone, I'm kind of curious, does anyone have an opinion on who the best midfielder in La Liga is? I mean, between like Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, and Barcelona.
Who do you reckon?
I wondered.
Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon?
Oh. I mean, I like Kroos a lot. I think he's unbelievable.
Oh.
And actually, shockingly, Casemiro's been becoming, a rock back there. But
yeah, I love Modric. When I went to watch him play against Spurs, he was just running the show. He's just, I don't know, he takes it. He always wants the ball, so I like Modric. But MUFC Rich said Mad Marcus gets more views than this channel, mate. Tell me about it. I mean, to be fair, let's just check how many views we got on that Arsenal Street stream, cumulative. And let's hang on. Let me refresh the page. At the moment, we have got a total of 45 people watching, and earlier I got 14k views on that Arsenal game, which is absolutely ridiculous. It was ridiculously low, but this will be lower. This will be like 9k, but there you go.
Yeah, I think you need not a lot of stuff on, and this, and like I said, I think a lot of people watch this live, and the biggest fans in La Liga, again, it's tough to find them.
Yeah.
Well, who really chooses to watch La Liga? At
Well,
this point? Can't all be in the Premier League though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Matthew Dye says, might have to call in next time there's a Skype show. Yeah, do, mate, do. Obviously, trying to get as many opinions involved as possible, and so do feel free to call in next time there's a Skype show. Hello says, Messi or CR7. Jared, I'll throw it to you.
Messi.
Why?
Because I find that in La Liga he has performed better, and Ronaldo, I'm not going to judge him when he was way back. Hold on. And I just missed another one. Frustrating. So here's I think Messi is tough to replicate. I think the unfortunate part is that I said Madrid, you have to build for Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like, he's successful when you put him in the center and build around him. I'm curious, like, he doesn't do well when he's not in his preferred place. Whereas Messi, anytime he touches the ball, anything can happen. He's the most unbelievable player I've ever watched. But I think if you look at the overall scope of their work, I would pick Ronaldo. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one. I don't really like to compare them, if I'm honest, because they're just both fantastic players, and I don't think it's not really fair to compare them. I think we should just we should just enjoy them both playing at the same time. It's a new channel, it takes time to build the base, says Lamia. Yeah, it does. I mean, we've got a core following here, but I just expected more people to be watching, if I'm honest. Joe Hart says, going to bed now, have work tomorrow, enjoy your night, Sanders. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers for coming on, pal. I'm on spot, mate. I don't want to go out, but I haven't been out in a while, and loads of people have been like, come out. And every week I've been like, I can't be arsed, mate. I can't be arsed. But I've got to go, but I'm absolutely shattered, mate. Shattered.
You don't want to miss this 90th minute goal, right?
Oh, my God, mate. Oh,
yeah, right?
Tell me about it.
Well, again, 4 streams not easy.
It's not easy, but I wanted to hit 20,000 subscribers so bad, and I was so confident I was going to do it. I was like, it's going to be a push, but I think we should do it. And Mark was like, yeah, it'll be difficult, but you'll do it. And literally, we had 90,792. We couldn't even hit 19,800. But you know what? Hopefully, we'll do it soon in the next week or two.
Funny, it was like the United stand when they went up to 100,000. It took forever to get from like 95 to 100, and then the second it hit 100, it went to like 120 in like a week or something.
Yeah.
So it was spikes. 20's the barometer. Before the next live show.
Well, we're not going to hit 20,000 subscribers before the next live show, mate.
Just have faith. Who knows?
Maybe. I think there's Chelsea-Liverpool next week, so hopefully we'll do it then. Into the 90th minute now, 2 minutes of added time. Mate, I wish there was 0, if I'm honest. Spikes, as Mark said, that he is more enthusiastic than you. Have a day off, Spikes. Wait, no, get him on here. Get him to come over here saying he's more enthusiastic than me.
That's a tough one.
I mean, you can have a day off. Never is Mark more enthusiastic than me.
No.
He's not. He may be a better presenter. I'll give him to be a...
There's no goals.
What? Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, when it's like England versus Brazil, you can't be enthusiastic. When it's Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, I started off enthusiastic. It's an awful game. You can't be enthusiastic. Like, you guys always complaining at me for like, oh, I can't hear out my left ear, etc., etc. I mean, I'll have he's a better presenter than me because he's been doing it for a while, but I won't have that he's more enthusiastic.
No. Like I said, I think it's different. But again, nobody does a goal reaction like Sander.
It's so true. It really, really is. And the brilliant thing about it is, you guys see it like 10 seconds before me, so you're just waiting there, waiting for the reaction, you know what I mean?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Well, Sander, it has been fun. Great stream. Game is unfortunately over.
Yeah.
So, nice.
All right, man.
Been fun. I'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, sweet, dude. Just call in again and we'll try and get you on.
Of course.
All right, man.
Well.
Sweet.
Great stream.
Ciao. So yeah, guys, game is over as you can see. Right, I mean, it's been a fantastic game. My review. Okay, this is my review. You guys ready for it? This is my review. Match day review. This is the match review of the whole match. All right. This is the big moment. Very, very boring. There we go. It's been good having you here. Unfortunately, we didn't hit 20,000 subscribers, but I do really appreciate everyone that has tuned in today, and I shall see you in the next video. Remember, this game, very, very boring. Very boring. But very boring. Very, very, very boring. Good night, guys. I'll see you soon. Very, very boring. Very